All right. Thank you so much for telling me, Andy. I have been speaking this entire time with a muted mic. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's embarrassing. How long has this been going on for now? We've been live for half an hour. And my mic's been off. Oh my gosh. Thanks, guys. Oh, that is funny. That is actually funny. Okay. I've plugged so many things and and talked about stuff for so long, and the mic was muted. Okay, so for those people who have not heard, this explains why I've gotten no answers to any of my questions. I am building a village inside of here, and this village is gonna have, it's gonna be kind of semi-cliffside, and on the bottom over there, I'm gonna have a waterfall somewhere. I haven't decided yet. I thought you didn't react to the mod Minecraft. I did. Well, I reacted to everything, but I can't tell you. I can't like remember everything that I've said up until now, so I can't explain it. Oh, that is hilarious, though. I need to remember to unmute my mic now. Oh, that is funny. That is like actually funny. Okay, so okay. Oh, I need a moment to recover from this. Yo. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do, okay? You guys can suggest and recommend anything for me to build in this world, and I will build it for you. If it's a mountain, again, I will build the mountain. If you need the mountain range extended, I will extend it. Higher, I will make it higher. And what you guys need to decide, okay? I'm not gonna continue or start with building the actual, like, houses here until you guys give me something to build. That is the deal. I will build terrain until you guys give me something. Any style. It can be a Japanese, Chinese style. It can be something from, medieval Europe. It can be something Aztec. I don't mind too much. Anything will be a challenge. Anything is a good challenge for me. So this will challenge my building skills. And I'll learn a lot from it. In the meantime, I'm just going to terraform until I get ideas. Okay, can I have a bright pink castle? Yeah, for sure. We can do a bright pink castle. Absolutely. So this world is in like a fantasy setting. So thinking like Lord of the Rings, World of Warcraft, and things like that, Narnia, whatever. So that's the kind of vibe and genre we're going for here. Roman bathhouse. Okay, fantastic. We've got those things there. I need to actually write these down or I'm going to forget them. Where is my mini notebook? All the way down on the other side of the desk. Okay, there we go. We got Roman bathhouse and we've got fantasy pink, bright pink castle. Fantastic. Write those down. And that also what you suggest doesn't have to go inside of this this village section over here. It can literally go anywhere. And also, if you guys think I should rather export this out into a world where people could actually play it on survival, because at the moment we have a little bit of an issue with this world. So I started it before I got my new graphics card, and my old graphics card wouldn't let me play on non-superflat worlds. It would just basically crash every time I got to foliage. And we have a problem with this world, where we have, let me just put my speed down. If I go in here and I break that, we're underneath the world now. This isn't going to be like a super, oh, wait, that's almost falling. It's not going to be a super effective way of playing this in survival. So should I make this in survival instead? I'm just wondering if you guys would like that. Hey Jay, where can people find you on Discord? On Discord, I have got, you can find me on the Rusty Gears community. You can just tag me over there. I have kept my Discord, it's private to friends only, so I will get friend requests, but I won't get like pings from people who aren't on my friends list. It's just so that I don't get a ton of questions. But I'm on the Rusty Gears Discord. Actually, I'm gonna go find that and I'm going to share the link real quick. That way you guys can at least come and check out there. Thanks, Andy. That's a good idea, actually. Let's go and find the invite option. If I can find it. Invite people. There we go. Copy link. This link will expire in 7 days. So make sure that you guys, if you're wanting to come and check it out, make sure you are checking it out like soon. We're gonna edit, and then inside I'm gonna put it down in the description. Rusty Gears Community Discord. There we go. There's the link. Save. Now, in theory, that is now in the description. Might have to reload the page, but it should be in the description. Okay, let's get back to the building. Okay, so we can go for one of the two ideas for this this world right now. Okay, we can either do a Roman style thing inside of here, or we can go with the pink castle. I'm up for either, but we'll do it by vote. So you guys say which one you want to go in here. Roman style with different buildings going up on the cliffs, or we can do the pink castle vibe, and we can just make this the Pink Kingdom or something. Punk's idea. So we're going with the Roman bathhouse idea. Okay, Roman. The Roman we'll definitely make the bathhouse like the center of attention here. Bathhouse, and then pink castle, and maybe, I don't know, maybe we can make an entire like forest. I don't know, it can be like a fantasy fairy style forest about the pink castle. I don't know, we'll see. Pink elephants everywhere and all the likes, you know. So let's go with, I need to actually finish the mountain as well. That would be helpful. Okay, so let's find there is one of these tools. It's going to allow me to add stuff. I think it's the airbrush one. Yeah, replace blocks. Any face. Let's go on selected face. And I have some snow blocks over here. Okay, so we're going to go like this. And we're just going to kind of plaster the snow all over there. I don't know if this is high enough to warrant a lot of snow, but, you know, in the survival game, you sometimes get snow about that high. So we're just going to kind of plaster that all over the place. Doop doop doop. And we got to get... This is a little tip as well. So you'll notice that snow kind of falls down because it's actually replacing full blocks. So you'll get a little bit of terraforming done by using the snow layers instead of snow blocks for the top. That's something that I found doing this. It really does help to just kind of break up some of the flat areas, I suppose. So let's see, getting that there. And then when you feel like there's an area that just doesn't have enough snow, instead of using these flat layers, you just switch up to the full block, and then it'll cover it a little bit more. And I don't know how deep this actually goes into the mountain, but you know, that's not the idea. Could just build on top and around the bathhouse like everyone else did after they died off. Yeah, we could do that. Ooh, the speed at which that snow block moves when I run around. I wonder, how fast can I go? That is the question. Okay, we can go up to 15. Yeah, I'm going up to... So far, we're on 40 move speed. I feel like the Flash. I'm just getting faster and faster. 60, 70, 80, 90. We're at 100 move speed. Okay, wait. This is getting actually, like, fast. I'm struggling to keep up with pushing this button. Yo, and moving. Oh, okay, that's so fast. This, ow, I click. and then I just move. It's so oh, that's so fast. I can't get like slight movements here. Yeah. Okay. Let's just get that all the way back to like 6. 6 was fine. Alright. The 30, 20. Okay, there's 6. Oh no, I need that. Oh, and then the really slow falling. There we go. Okay. So, we got this little monolith over here. What we can do, I feel like I'm happy with the way that the rest of that looks. I don't know if I want this monolith. Oh, that's not. Let's just undo that. Nothing ever happened there. Let's get rid of this real quick. I have an eraser tool. Let's see, this is replace selected block. And if I do this, it's only going to replace the stone. Let's just drop. There. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, I'm back. Whoop. So, topics of discussion. What's everyone's thoughts on the current state of filtering through vintage story, angled beams, and new doors? Yeah, that's a good question. I think the beams they're a cool idea. It's very interesting and completely different to the rest of the stuff we've had. I'm loving the doors. I've been thinking the doors need to like have a sliding open animation for a while, and I'm glad that they're more 3D than normal. So yeah, that's kind of my take on it. It looks cool. We'll see how like used they actually are when they become a thing. I'm not entirely sure how like interacting with them works at the moment. Okay, should we make an arch over here, or should it just be a crack going through the center here? So I can either move this away, or we can go with this and have it going through there. So I'm not sure yet. So let me know if you guys think we should make this an archway, and we can obviously put something on top of it. Make it more Romanized, Roman style. Have some marble in there. And then I'm thinking we put a rock here, and we put the bathhouse in the center. I'm gonna have to like look at measurements and stuff in a bit for this, and then get started. So let's see. We can put big rock over there. So let's go paintbrush, replace air, and we're gonna make a ball instead. That's a very tall ball. We can have a much. That's still too tall of a ball. Yeah, still. Let's do a half ball. Where is the half ball? Up. There we go. Let's see. Is this the kind of size we want? Yeah. I think that should be fine. Excuse me. So we have that there. That there. And we can have this kind of on a rock in the middle, and then have steps coming up onto it. If that makes sense. So just kind of a big boulder. And then everything else, everything else will flow around this. So let's go and get rid of all of these little pieces over here. And we'll just fill this in instead of, because that'll be quicker than removing an entire layer of this stuff. And then I'll do some corroding to it as well afterwards. We do want it to have a flat top though, because that's just easier to build on. And realistically in real life, yes, those are two. Realistically in real life, yeah, there we go. That's a sentence. That'll go on to, there, I've lost my train of thought. I got distracted by realistically in real life. Right, in real life, people would have actually flattened out the top. That's what would have happened. So we're gonna keep the top as flat as possible, and we'll build the bathhouse on top of this. It's nice to see them revisit old features of the game instead of bringing out new things which may not necessarily be wanted. Yeah, that is true. I think rifts make drifters make more sense than just being little random things coming out at night. Like, as much as what they can be annoying, apparently if you light up an area well enough, they stop spawning there. But I can't remember what the exact light levels of it are or have to be. Oh, that looks weird. Let's get rid of all of these around here. That's fine. That needs to go. Yeah, they are annoying. Rifts are definitely annoying, especially when you're early game and you don't have the means of, like, just removing them a little. Then they're especially annoying. Okay, raise and lower. Let's see if we erode. What is the kernel radius? 5. Let's have, like, I don't know, 10 iterations is kind of cool. Let's make the radius 4 instead and see what this does for us. Okay, that's so much smoother. Okay. That looks good. That looks fine. There we go. And if we go along the top, kind of changes it. There's a lot of different ways this can look, and it'll just keep changing depending on how many times I want to do stuff there. Constant updates for new crazy stuff. Just lost me. Yeah, Minecraft. See, Minecraft has to have new updates, though. The rifts really are inviting. I myself experimented with those in Rusty Gears. Only you enter the Rust world as well. Other people don't enter it, but they can still see you running around. Because it's like a weird parallel dimension. So when you go in, it just spawns a bunch of those, like, hectic level drifters all around you. And then other people still have to... Wait, do other people still fight them, or do other people not see them? I can't remember. I never tried that part out. We'll have to test that. But I do know that drifters used to, like... the rifts definitely mess with only your sanity. No one else's sanity is affected. It doesn't bring on a temporal storm for the others. Minecraft just became what the fad the young ones wanted. No use or usability. Minecraft is a strong content creator platform, but that's the thing, is you gotta turn it into what you want, but that can be hard. And there's a ton of new updates that come out constantly, and unless you're exploring those new updates, people do tend to lose interest. But people would have also lost interest in Minecraft if they didn't make these new updates. I liked it when they revamped the ocean, and I liked it when they revamped the nether. Those needed to happen. But there's others that don't. Hey, hippie! Others can get attacked by his temple storms. Okay, that thank you for reaffirming that for me, because I was a little bit unsure. They did that to me a lot on the hippie commune. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'd be the kind of person to do that. That sounds like a really annoying prank to play on someone. I'd help clean up at least, but it would be funny to see people's reactions. Alright, so we're going with the Roman bathhouse up top. That was the thing. So let's have a look, see at what those look like, because I can try building one out of my head, and I can guarantee you it's gonna look entirely, completely, 100% wrong. So let's quickly go over to Google and see what it is. Roman bathhouse. Let's just see what it looks like. Right, so, because I know, I've seen, I'm an Asterix and Obelix fan, alright? So, as a kid, I read a lot of that, and I remember the bathhouses in there. But I don't know if they're actually what they looked like in real life, because I'm seeing a few different designs here. The general design seems to be it was a single bath, and there's a hole in the center. Let me actually show you guys what it is. Let me change my... let's open up window capture, and let's go with that over there. If I do this, haha, there you go. Now you guys, it's a little bit weirdly cropped, but you should, I think you guys should be able to see the, you should be able to see this, right? Or has my game, has everything just kind of frozen? I have no clue. Let's see. It's not picking up on... Okay. Let's turn this back on. Oh, there we go. Now it just popped up. I mean, there's a delay and I'm watching my own stream here, so... Alright, cool. It popped up over there. You guys can see it. It's gonna... let's... Okay. So we've got this design here. So you've got the bathhouses that have a little circle there. And then you've got these ones over here. There's like a little, it's like a big building on that side, and then it's a big square there. Here's some plans for one. Let's see. This one had, oh, this is an interesting design. So the designs seem to not be too consistent. I am seeing this one a lot, and then this one looks like it's a completely indoors one, but I'm not sure how old this one. Let's see. This one, no, it's not indoors. Here's another picture. It's outdoors. Okay, so the question is, we're gonna go? I'm assuming that because this was your idea, Punk. So you need to be the decider on this fact. So we've got the square one, and we've got the circle one. Okay, those are the two current options that we got here. We can do those, or we can do them outside or inside. Let's look for plans real quick. So you decide on, do you want the square one or the round one? Roman bathhouse, and we want to have the the plans. There we go. We'll have a look at what the Minecraft ones look like as well, because because they're both block games, you tend to find more people have built these things over the 10 years of Minecraft. Than what people have in Vintage Story. Outdoors circle, bit roughish. Circles make him chisel everything. Well, depends on how much you want to torture me, guys. It depends on how much you want to torture me. Okay. So, we have some designs here. Alright, so this one's nice. It comes with labels. So we've got... A is the central heating. Interesting. Alright, so they would have had some sort of a chamber with coal and stuff underneath, I'm assuming, or they'd burn wood. Outside with the open wood will be nicer. That is right, Dragon. Outside would be open wood, open roof. That'll definitely look nicer. We've got the caldarium. I'm learning Latin words, guys. Caldarium, which is the hot bath over there, and there. And then we've got the stone basin. Disconnect. Okay, so... Okay, how did they... This is actually interesting. How did they do this? How did Romans heat their bath houses? Because... I'm assuming that they had the rocks heat up and then they put the rocks into the water. Is that right? Hypocourse heating. It used water heated in fiery furnaces under the raised floors of the baths. Resulting steam was channeled through special chambers under the floors and in the walls. So, oh, okay. So the steam was what made it warm. That is interesting. Multi-layer structure, as bathhouses would have basements, room where they would heat the water. Well, I only want to build what people are gonna see, right? Because if I'm building the whole thing and all the mechanics of it, and no one sees the mechanics, then what have I built the mechanics for? So it depends on whether we want that to be accessible or not. Like, I mean, you guys can decide, but it's most likely not going to be seen by anyone. So let's have a look here. Then we've got the warm room over there, and the cool bath is. So okay, this is the warm room, and then those two are the warm. Okay, wait. Hot bath, stone basin. And then we've got the warm room, the cool bath, the sweating room, the undressing room, and the central heating. Okay. Is there a way you can make it look like steam rising from the water? I think so. We can't. I'm trying to think. If I can figure out, oh, but they added, I can't use chiseled blocks to do that. So what I would have tried before the new update to get the steam working is I'd have put torches underneath the flooring, and I'd have the floor be slightly chiseled. Okay, because water used to not be able to go through chiseled blocks, but they updated that so water can go through any hole in a chiseled block now and fill it up. So that means that before I would have put torches underneath and then had the smoke from the torches in the torch holders go up. So then when the torches don't burn out, and that would all go up and it would look like steam. We can try that and see if it works. I don't think it's going to though. I think the water is just going to go through. Geothermal with lava heating it. Exactly, we could put lava in there. We'll figure out the smoke part when we get there. But for now, we've got this. Let's look at the Minecraft ideas so long. Minecraft Roman Bathhouse design. Okay, here's a shader one. Looks fancy. Okay, this one. Are we doing the double story one or the single story one? I'm thinking we're gonna go for double story. There's functions available to use in creative for particles. There might be functions. I'll have to double check. Okay, we're gonna go with the double story one. We gotta go big or go home. We're in a freaking mountain rage. We gotta make sure. So let's go with Minecraft Roman Bathhouse, and then let's type in pixel art. Nope, not today. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have to figure this out from reference photos. Obviously, I'm not gonna exactly copy somebody's Minecraft creation. We want to go for Roman bathhouse. Design Roman bathhouse miniature. Okay, this will let us see the outside of it, hopefully. And so far, it looks like there is this general design. We can kind of see this one a little bit better now. This was, I think, the same design as earlier, but it looks like they kind of just went fancy with it. But so far, this has been popping up everywhere. There's it again, and there, and there. So yeah, let's go with this one. Okay, where was the plan for that? Over here. So let's assume that each of these squares is one block. BRB, we're curling. No problem, punk. We'll be waiting here for you. So if each of these is gonna be like these little squares here is gonna be one block, these orange ones, and we can assume that each of these is the walls here is 1 block thick. We might be able to make something that'll fit on that platform, barely, and have it work. So let's try that. Yeah, let's switch over to the game. Okay, we're in over here, and I'm gonna have to be alt tabbing to this, so I might just stop moving every now and again, but you guys will understand why. Okay, right, I need to change tools, turn this tool. Oh, I cannot see my mouse. That is interesting. Huh. Very, very strange. Did I push a button that locks my mouse off? E. Ha, I can't see my mouse. That is very, very strange. I have no clue what that is. Let's get going. I'm gonna build a little way of getting up, because going up has to, of course, be from here. This is gonna be the front section. And if I look over at the design for this, I think that the front entrance is that part that had all the spikes on it. So I'm assuming that it's going to be in order of, like, you know, 1 is the first room that you go into with the hot bath. So we're gonna go from there. Let's get this to come out nicely there. What block choice am I using? Definitely gonna go for like a marbly look, I think. We're gonna like the color palette for how Roman bathhouses look today. They're very bland because of time and aging. So what we're gonna have to do is for sure make it so that it's a little bit more white and like pristine. So I know most of the Greek stuff used marble, but I figured that a bathhouse would look good in marble as well. So we're gonna do a bathhouse in marble, I reckon. So let's just have this go out. 2. I'm also using a mod to make my pointer look very, very minuscule and tiny. So you might be able to see it there, but I'm not sure. I can see it, and I can kind of figure out where it is that I'm looking with it. But it's a little nicer, so you don't have to have a big cursor in the way every time you watch one of these videos. Okay, we got that going up there, and I'll fix it into a staircase at a later point. An accent color. Let's see, what do bathhouses normally have? They've got like orange tile roofs, so we're probably gonna go, I think. Actually, let's see. Oh, dang it, I don't have the mouse cursor. At some point I'll hit the search bar. Okay, wait, 1, 2. And then there. Haha, got it. Let's go with roofing. Do I have it installed? I do. So we can use red clay roofing from the Brickmakers mod. Oh, they added the grass roofing. We can use this red clay roofing as the roof, and then we get this white with a nice red accent color. So that'll be like that. You guys can see the mouse cursor. I can't see it. It's completely like invisible for me. I try to click on it and it's just not happening. Okay, so let's get this planned out. Oh, dang it. Okay, almost there. There we go. Marble. We've got different types of marble here. Got my white marble polished. Let's go with the white marble rock. Polished will look nice as a pillar, possibly. There's cracked white marble, which we can use for texturing, but we'll get to texturing when we get to texturing. So for now, I think that we can probably start laying it out. But way before you even think of building anything in creative mode, let's see. It's quite funny seeing him move it everywhere, lol. Left a bit, yes, it is. It's a very, very strange. Okay, so I need to get creative blocks. All right, and before you ever make a build in creative mode, Minecraft, Vintage Story, any block game, you want to get your shape right first. That means don't spend your whole time building the thing from scratch. Find a color somewhere here. I'm going to go with the red creative block just because it's a nice bright color and it's not going to confuse me. So you're going to find this, you're going to make your floor plan, then you're going to build upwards. So I'll show you guys that real quick. I almost made a video on this a while back and then I didn't. So let's see, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's go with 12 blocks wide. So we're going to go... Where do we want the center point to be? I think we go with... This is going to be... That's going to be the doorway. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. That's how wide it's going to be. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on either side. Like that. And then we're going to go in 2 from there. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then we're going to go another 2 in this way. And I'm just putting out the floor plan. This will really, really help with the build. Could be a fun mini game, getting chat to guide you. Yeah, actually, we'll do that. We'll do that next time instead of me trying to figure it out. Oh, okay, I'm moving way too fast here. What am I on? Let's go with the 2 move speed. That's fine for this. Okay. We went in there, and then we went out 1, 2, and then it's going to curve. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we've got 3 in the middle. 1, 2, 3. And then it starts from here again. 1, 2. And on the third one, it goes in. Like that. Does it go in by 2? Yes, it does. Okay. And then we've got the 2 sides, and then it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, was I including 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Yeah, I was including that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4 in. 2. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now I have to figure out. This room looks to be about, I would say, 2 shorter than the other room. So this image that I'm referencing here looks a little bit strange. I think you may need to make the platform a bit bigger. Yeah, it's gonna have to extend a little bit this way. I'm looking at it now. We've gone through about half of it, so it's gonna end somewhere around over this section, right over there. But we'll extend it when we get there. And then we've got. I'm gonna assume that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for this next room. And then there'll be a 6th one for the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a 6th one. We add the wall. The wall is going to be 2 blocks, so we're just going to do that. We're going to have a 2-block doorway. And then we get to the 6th room, which is bigger. But we've also got a room on the side. Depends on how true to the original design you want to be. You could make it fit however you like, really. That is true. You can always change the designs. I'm going exactly with the exact floor plan here. Now, I'm sure that this little bathhouse is going to be a lot smaller than what they normally are. But I'm fine with that because I think that if it were like really massive and took up this entire section in here, I don't think there would be much place for like a village. And I want to have like a proper economy village. So we'll see what happens with that. Okay, we've got room 4 done. Now, almost done. Room 4 actually has a hole over there. Like that. Yeah, it's slightly angled. And that's where room 5 starts. Okay, and room 5 is basically as wide as what this one is that way long. So this is long ways, this is wide ways. That's what we're going to go with. I know wide ways isn't a word, but today it is a word. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we have 5 there, and this goes from here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a 6th one for the wall to start. And this is going to extend for 1, 2, okay, after that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. So that's after room 4 starts. It's going to go for 8 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I believe this was all closed up, was it? Yes. Okay. And then we have the opening. We've got 2 blocks here. 1, 2. Then we have an opening of 2. Then we have 1, 2 blocks there. And then we have 1 for the wall. 1 for the wall. And the wall goes... Okay, wait, no. Hang on. I need to see this again. We've got... Which way was I looking at the design from? This way? Right, okay. So this is just going to come in over here then. I think. Yes. And then it will go out 1, 2, 3. This way. 1, 2, 3. And it'll come in. And then the rest of that follows the same conformity as the rest of how this is going along. So 1 more over there. And then we've got 1 tiny itsy bitsy little room. And it goes 2 this way. 1, 2. And then there's going to be a space of 2. 1, 2, 3. And then this is just going to go on to there. And we'll just bring this down to here so that we can see where our corners are going to go. So this shows us where what our platform is kind of going to look like. And then this little room over here goes there. Then 1, 2 this way into there by that wall. And it's... how far is that? I'd say that's about 3 this way. 1, 2, 3. And then on the 4th one, it comes around like that. I think this is the design of what it looks like. I'll switch over and then you guys can let me know if you see anything. Anything that looks different. 1, 2. And I just need to make sure that this is obviously looking like what the platform would look like. Alright. Good footprint. Yes. So this is how I start my builds. So you don't have to do your builds this way. I know that earlier I was like, you have to. And that's just because I've seen how much it helps. This is just a floor plan. It's doing good. I now need to make this vertical. And to make this vertical is going to require more reference photos. I've actually got no clue how tall this is going to be. We need to find a side profile of it. Which may prove difficult. Cut out, is that maybe the word? But I still will have no clue how tall they are. Actually, wait, can I just Google how tall they are in meters? How Wall is a Roman bathhouse, and this is going to come up with a few different heights. Okay, here's one Wikipedia part that says where is it? Is it under? Okay, wait, what is the... It says it 15 meters. Okay, that's 15 blocks high. That's pretty high. We'll just go with the 15 blocks. And that means that it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is the highest point it will get to, which I think seems about right. As not, this looks funky because I put it in the corner. I'm more of a loosey-goosey building with very seldom plan up until I started on the Rusty Gears server. Go figure. Yeah, I mean, when you have to make a massive build, it can be time consuming to have to figure it out and then change massive bits of it once you've gone into detail. This method, basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making a frame around here. I'm not filling in the walls, I'm just taking a color, and by all the little joints, I guess, where walls come together, that's where I'm going to start putting things down. Then I'll fill that in and replace that with my, with my actual block palette that I'm using later. So this is going to be, if we go over, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just for reference, it's going to be about... Yeah, it's going to be about that high. And that doesn't look so high when it's in the middle. So, because let's remember, 15 meters is like the tip of the roof. That's the highest the roof is going to go. And I think from here, if I look there, I would say that's a pretty reasonable 2-story height, actually. Yeah, I would say that. So, for now, I'm going to just make a general shape of this. Kind of get something going. And then we'll come in and tweak the shape later. When we got some time for that. So we're gonna go up over there. Come across here. Why is this a 3-block opening? Interesting. It's just really massive doors. Okay. Whoop. This is where you'll start seeing the shape of it come together. The shape of it coming together is always like it's the most helpful part, because you can be really good at decorating and not have a good shape for your house or your build, and that can really, honestly, it can suck to have to recreate everything. So it's much nicer to just do this general frame, get that done with, and then you move on with the decorating as soon as possible. Go up on all these sections here. Oh, you know what I completely forgot? Oh shoot. I need to now find that image again. Forgot to save it. Where's the floor plan? Ah, the floor plan's gone. Roman bathhouse floor plan. I forgot the semicircle bits that went on the side. Let's see if I can find... There it is. Okay, it's the first one on Google. Okay, so we're gonna have little circles in the second room area, which I completely forgot about. 1, 2, 1, 2. Come in 1. Out 1, out 1. Come in 1. And then 3, like that. Nope, it's not circly enough. Okay, and that is... are we gonna have to go with that? I think that's what we're gonna have to go with. No, I messed it up now. What did I do wrong? That needs to go away. That needs to be there. And yeah, that's about as close as we're gonna get to the semicircle. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I think it was like that. Yes. Okay, fantastic. We have that there now. Okay, and we can just finish with the supports down over here. But yeah, again, any building style that you choose, if it works for you, then do it. For me, this is just great for building in mass. I'm going to be doing a lot of builds on this world, and I can't really afford to spend 5 hours on every single one of them. So this is going to be really helpful for planning everything out before I get into the detailing. I'm sure this room is smaller. I don't think that I don't think this room is as tall as the rest of them for some reason. What was this room for? It's the next room. I kid you. What? I kid you not. It's literally called the next room. What is that for? Let's go there. I'm gonna make this half the height, just in case this is supposed to be taller. And then we'll see about that later. But I don't feel like a room this thin is going to be that high. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Yeah, that is good. That's what I'm wanting to know. On the, literally on the label over here, if I quickly just do that, it says over there, next room. I don't know if they know what it was for, but it's called the next room. So that's a little bit strange. Such an odd thing to call it as well. Oh, I forgot there's also an opening, a little door over here. One up. Whoop. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Am I making all of these 3 high? I think I am. This is also nice because it breaks things up into little sections. So it doesn't feel like as big of a project to do. It may have been the facilities. You know, yeah, that's actually a good point. It might have been, in which case it definitely doesn't need to be that tall. That's not high enough. Yeah, facilities room, the toilet would make sense. Okay. That there, and then we want this to come up. Oh, nope, that stays there. This comes up. Cross. I'm not sure how tall these are gonna be, so I'm gonna leave off of those until we can double check. But I know the odd red block in the distance sniped from the sky. Okay, this is looking like a respectably decently large build. Also, this is gonna be going there, so I don't think it should go all the way up. But yeah, for sure, we can also just do some creative liberties with this. Okay, down, 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 down. So I'm wondering if I need to make... or I could just do that. I mean, that looks Romanish. Okay, and then this section over here, because these were they were semi-divided. They don't... Oh, wait, no. The second one actually is divided more. Okay, so that's there. Like that. Okay. This one over here was a little bit more open, though. It had 1, 2, 3, 4... Had a lot more blocks open. Yeah, that should be fine. I just don't know how tall this should be. This opening. So we're just gonna make it like that tall. We might make it an arch, who knows. So, let's see. Would this be your style of preparing for a build if you were on the server? So, I'm trying to figure out how I would do that, right? So, this is how I do it in creative. If I can find a block, at the moment I've thought of dirt. Dirt works incredibly well. It's very easy to get. Dirt and hay bales, straw blocks. Probably the straw blocks, they're a lot easier to break, and a lot faster to break. And so I would do this for the straw blocks, for sure. I need to figure out different colors, because normally what I do, right now I'm just doing a single color. I'm just going for that single, whoops, that's a bit too far. I'm just going for a single color shape. I'll show you guys if I have my other creative world still. I was making a tower build, and I used this method to build it on there. And I used multiple colors. So I just need to figure out what blocks you don't normally use when in survival to like build with. Because I know people use dirt as scaffolding, but no one really, uses dirt, except for Papa Cheddar. Papa Cheddar uses his dirt for his houses, and it's respectable. But most people don't stay with the dirt house forever, even him. So it's one of those things where if I can find block types that are cheap, easy to get, and that I can just build with, then I will definitely be using those instead. I'm trying to figure out how would this section, this would go same, wouldn't it? Would this also be going up like that? Does this has a middle point right there? Let's go straight up there and build this way. And if we do this going down thing, not even close. Okay, we're gonna have, whoopsie daisy. We're gonna have to figure out, let's see, if we go 3 across here, and then we go down 1. Oh, still, wait, can that work? Okay, that can work. It won't quite be going off the edge there unless we put something there, but it'll work. But yes, when the next season of Rusty Gears comes out, I do plan on building like this if I can. Although, here's the thing. This is just for planning. Okay, wait. What have I done wrong here? Have I misplaced this? Does this actually have 2 blocks for the middle? Okay, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It does. Okay, so never mind. We're gonna bring that in to there. Is that right? That looks like I put it on the wrong side. If I put this here and there. Let's just count from the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the middle. Okay. So if we break that there, we can get this to here. And get this going there. who are your building inspirations on the YouTubes? I have 4 or 5 people who I take inspiration of. I have a few. For me, it happens to be whoever it is that I'm watching at the time. So for a while, Grian was my favorite. My inspirations from him are just sort of I've used his building tutorials a lot to learn how to do this, and that's been really, really good for me. It's really helped me to come along with my builds. I don't claim to be the best builder out there. I just kind of cough up what I've learned, which I suppose is what everyone does. Everyone learns something and then they cough up the information they've learned. But I definitely have taken some inspiration from BOO as well. Most of it is Minecraft YouTubers because they've been around for a lot longer. And not that they have more skill, but that they have more content around building than what Vintage Story does. As far as I know, you can count on one hand the amount of YouTubers who have made any sort of building tutorial for Vintage Story. Myself included in that. And I mean, there's definitely a want for them. But yeah, it's one of those things where there isn't a ton of building content for Vintage Story. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm doing this stream. I also get to learn building a bit more. I get to explain some of the techniques that I'm using as well. And yeah, but yeah, BOO, very big inspiration. I love his texturing and his use of gradients, and I love Grian's just the types of builds that he had made and the way he thinks about them is always very good. Good time to scar for terraforming, absolutely 100%. He's great terraformer. Those are my current ones anyways. I have about 3. Well, 1 for each type of thing: texturing, shape, and terraforming. Okay, these I need to figure out how to make into domes. Okay, domes are incredibly awkward and strange. Let's go up there. Start with that. Up. Okay, that's looking slightly better than what it was before. Figuring out how what your build should have in it is also good. So when it comes to like some shapes as well, with this way that I build, this way is how Grian builds as well, which is where I've taken the inspiration from this for this from. And that's why I build like this now. But you can see we've actually got a really good foundation. I can see the shape, and I'm loving the way that the shape looks as well. Which is good. I'm able to change things slightly. Imagine if I'd made this part of the roof here where I had to make those adjustments. If I'd made this entire thing based off of that one line, I would have had so much work to do to remove all of it and then rebuild it. But now, because I'm getting the shape, it's much easier for me to see where my mistakes are in proportions, which is all this is for. When it comes to texturing and stuff, go wild. But big builds require a little bit more work. At least if you don't want to be pulling your hair out from them. This is just my personal experience. Wait, what am I doing there? Now, duplicating this is going to be the annoying part. Okay, we need to have it up over there. And then cross 2 there. 1 there, up 1 there. Cross 2. And up there we get something there. And then in here there was like a strange little shape like that. Yes? Yes. Okay. We have the basic shape that is coming along nicely. Okay, so let's have... Okay, we're gonna need to have stairs here, obviously. So we'll have that run down like this. 1, 2. Kind of steepish. Okay, like that. Do we have doors anywhere else? We have doors over here. I'm gonna do something with this outside section. We'll see what I end up doing there. And we'll have the stairs that are out over here, of course, which might need a bit of a platform coming out at the top. Like that. I shouldn't be filling this in this way. So we'll just get rid of the inside. I wasn't quite sure exactly what dimensions I wanted that. And then we can bring this down. I'm ahead of CJ. See you, Dragon. See you next time. Maybe. We'll see. And then... there. All right. Got stairs on that side. And stairs on this side over here as well. And then over here, we want to have this come... well, I want to have this come along here. Just because if this comes around, we can have... Is there a door? There is a door on the other side. So if this comes around here, we can have a bit of a platform for people to walk around. This went out by 1, 2, 3. So again, we'll go 1, 2, 3. And we'll just bring this along there. Okay, that looks good. And then we'll bring this part down, this part up. Does that look even? Okay, this has got a 3 gap. This has got a 2 gap, so I messed up somewhere. And off over there. It's looking very grand now, even with the skeleton structure. Exactly. That is the point of it. It's just to kind of make sure that it looks okay, you know? If the shape looks good, the whole build should look good. That is the theory. That is how this building method works. So far, it's looking like that. So this bathhouse, I mean, obviously there's going to be a lot more going into it. But so far, I think it's looking pretty decent. Let's see what it looks like. So when you walk through this valley, it's gonna be the first thing that you see. It's gonna be right smack bang over there. You'll walk through here, you get through, and then the bathhouse is the glorious middle section of what's gonna be a like huge town built up and around over here. And we'll get the skeleton structures of everything in, I think, before going in and like properly finishing this off. And then we'll go and do that. But yeah, so far, I think for today, that is all that we're going to do. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as what I did. It's been great talking to you, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Bye-bye. Oh wait, one more comment. You know what's missing in the valley is some sort of river or hot spring. I 100% agree, Andy. And that has been my plan from the beginning, is I want to add a waterfall somewhere in here. I think the idea was originally to put it covering this cave entrance, because we've got this cave back here, and so I'm thinking that's what it's going to cover. So we'll have the waterfall come down, and then the river will maybe split around this rock, actually, and then we can have bridges going across and connecting all of the houses to this center rock piece. And yeah, maybe the river flows out here. Who knows? We'll decide on that next time, though. See you guys.